Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yo, what's good, original crew, man? We're back today. Today's video: white, poor, and angry inside Tennessee's most racist town.
And don't ask me where we at, because I have no clue.
I don't even know.
Other than...
I don't know. It could be anywhere.
It
could be somewhere in Middle Tennessee. It could be somewhere in East Tennessee. Or some West Tennessee. So I don't even know.
It's Tennessee. So
it could be plethora of places in all of them.
Who knows, right?
So, but I don't know this song.
Okay. Good.
Let's go. Oh. I be wanting to go ahead and get into it now. Hey, make sure y'all check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go. Always check down below for more information. Also, if you enjoyed today's video,
like it with a thumbs up.
Hey, let's get it finally.
This documentary is for educational and informational purposes only. It covers real people or real stories in raw environments, not to glorify violence or hate, but to shed light on reality. The content has also been censored to comply with YouTube's guidelines.
I don't see you as a different race than me.
Can you guess my race?
I would say you're Nigerian.
Nigerian.
Does that man look Nigerian? He just see somebody dark skinned and he said, I would guess you're Nigerian. Ain't nothing about that man say Nigerian. Now, I guess where he's from? No, because he looks like he might be multicultural. I don't know, but I wouldn't guess Nigerian.
Yeah, welcome to Tennessee.
You can't go into a place and go, Allah Akbar, and start killing people in this country.
The Bible tells us everyone's made equal in the image of God.
I've been kicked out of a church because I was trans.
Baka, Allah Baka.
You got a lot of racist people right here.
You really hear him saying that?
Is the Patriot Front.
They say they do have a compound.
The KKK is in the top windows.
Say
What
racist?
you say, I think you said.
What part?
Oh, I thought it's this. Oh, I was trying to read the police car. The side of the police car.
Oh, Shelby. No.
I just
tells
seen.
us everyone's made equal in the image.
Oh, he might in his B-roll. He might use
God.
I've been kicked out of a church because I was trans.
Baka, Allah Baka.
You got a lot of racist people right here.
Shelbyville.
Oh, Shelbyville.
That's what I thought. I was like, did this say Shelbyville?
I thought you said Shelby County.
No, I was like, did this say Shelbyville?
Oh, next time you come in the area, just holler at a brother. I can take. Well, I can't take you nowhere up here. Now I can take you where you're supposed to go. You know what I'm saying? There's a couple places around here.
You can
No,
go.
you can go to
wherever
Shelbyville.
You can go wherever you want.
No.
Yeah, you can.
No,
Yeah, you can.
No.
Yes, you can.
Now Shelbyville, your cousin used to stay there.
Huh?
Your cousin used to stay in Shelbyville. Did she ever say she experienced anything?
No, she liked it. It was just.
Now the town over from this, I don't like that place. Started with a T.
I know you talking about.
I don't really like that place. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is. My cousin said he does deal because he's on the other side of that.
Mm-hmm.
He said he has dealt with.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but your ass love it, don't you? He love being there though. But they deal with it.
I mean, some form of fashion.
Yeah,
most people deal with it every day. But I'm saying I'm not gonna not go somewhere.
I don't know why they be pressing. If I don't get pressed by, I'm surprised he get pressed. He way bigger than me. He's way bigger than me, tall and bigger. I don't get it. He like to fight too.
Really hear him saying that?
Is the Patriot Front.
They say they do have a compound.
The KKK is in the top windows.
Say racist town? Yeah. No.
Put me some blacks next to me. They know how to party.
With a burqa on, I might punch him in their face.
You might be wondering how I got here.
Next to him.
I was trying to hear that.
America's in the midst of a culture war.
Like a white race thing,
Nobody today has experienced racism.
People behind screens are making wide-sweeping statements and accusations towards each other. And the truth is, nobody's investigating anything in real life.
I mean, I came through segregation in high school.
Southern conservatives are often called racist by leftists behind keyboards.
I need to ask my mom that.
What?
did she ever experience segregation? And she, my mom's still in her 50s. But the reason why I say it is because technically it was
Well, technically, yeah.
It was segregated.
Y'all said that some people went to one school, other people went to other school.
Yeah.
So technically, yeah. Was that when your mama was?
My mom was a kid though, and they was out where they was at. They had Oh, you went to where she? You remember like they had a little family thing out there? That was my mom. Like up to 8th grade, they was out there.
Yeah.
But I want to ask her, was any white people like? Because I know the high school the white people went to, and I know the high school the black people went to.
Mm-hmm.
And Tina Turner, Roland, she went to the black people high school. Mm-hmm. But eventually they all came together. But the railroad track also separated people. Mm-hmm. So if you like, the whites went on one side of the railroad tracks and the black went on the other side. I gotta ask my mom that. My mom in her 50s, so it ain't like we old like some old. Because people act like people didn't experience this shit. Like segregation is something of our great grandparents went through. No, our parents went through this shit, bro. It's not something like that wasn't like people that are still alive dealt with that.
You said your mom in her 50s?
Yeah, my mom in her late 50s. She's still in her 50s.
Oh.
Yes.
My mama getting up there then.
Your mom is older than my mom.
Well, duh, I know that much.
Now my dad, I can ask him. My dad older than your mom.
I know, way older, right?
No, not way older.
He's like a few years older.
How old was your dad?
My dad is 62. My dad's 62.
So your mom older than your dad?
My mama is younger than my dad. My mama is 60.
No, she's not.
No, my mama is just turned 61. My daddy will be 63 in May. My mom just turned 61.
My mom just turned 59. My dad finna turn 69. Damn. For real? Hold on. Come try to do the calculations. No, my mom just turned 58. It was my mom's. Is it 67 or?
Your mom was born in 67.
Or 68.
Your mom was born in 67.
So, okay. No, my mom just turned, she'll turn that this year. My dad's going to turn 68.
Oh.
My mom just turned 58.
Oh.
Why are you looking like that?
I'm just looking.
Across America. It's all talk, retweets, and a little to no burden of proof. So over the course of the last few months, I've been travelling around the southern United States to investigate it for myself. Previously, I visited West Virginia and Mississippi, and now I'm here in Tennessee.
Kickback, don't.
Every interview you see in this documentary accounts for every person that agreed to speak with us. We've cut nobody out to steer a narrative, so take this documentary for what it is. Hectic, funny, and dark.
You can take Mondami. I hope they shoot him between his eyes. I hope they take Ilhan Omar and shoot her between her eyes. I hope they take Rashida Tlaib and shoot her between her eyes. I hope they take AOC and hang her by her stupid neck. Do you want me to go on?
This is Cookie.
She got a lot of hatred for people she'll never see in her life. Who is all these
What's
people?
that Cookie?
Who's all these?
My chest hurts so bad.
Girl, where you? She in New?
It's because all of them are.
I don't even. I thought she was talking.
Let's go, child. Let's go make this.
A hardcore MAGA Trump supporter that found herself escaping from liberal New York for greener pastures.
These people don't.
She fled from New York, came down south. Well, that's she's a representation of New York, not the South.
Yeah, but still,
No,
they still think.
No, I'm saying her.
Child.
She don't know nothing about
She
this.
done adopted.
She don't know nothing about this Southern cooking.
Okay.
that found herself escaping from liberal New York for greener pastures.
These people don't belong in our government.
And these people don't need to be coming down south with their bullshit. Hey, I ain't gonna hold you.
We got enough BS
Yes.
already.
And then the people that's that are doing the BS don't want y'all to come down here either, though. Cause they ain't gonna hold you. Hey, I don't know what it is, but it's a lot of migrating to Tennessee. And Republican or Democrat, they don't care. They don't want y'all down south. Cause they like, y'all raising the prices of shit. We were good. They don't want none of y'all from nowhere to come here.
And they don't belong in our country. Period. End of statement. And I stand firmly on my convictions.
Cookie lives in Tennessee, in the heart of the conservative South.
I don't know where the hell you come from, and personally, I don't care. If you mince my words, I'm suing you. Brutally frank, right? Okay. Love, the heart wants what the heart wants. Okay? I don't believe in mixing different colors. Not because there's not love between the two people, but where do the children stand? I notice a lot of children that have mixed parents, mixed cultures, I don't know what you want to call them. The children don't know where they belong.
Do you think people of color and white people have the same opportunities today in America?
I get what she does say about that, because you do start seeing that as you get older. Some struggle with being able to identify with one. And I'm like, you're a representation of both. Mm-hmm. Embrace both. But I do see what she mean by that. But you can't tell. I'm saying on that part. Yeah, I'm saying on that part, I do understand what she says, because I do know mixed people, and I do know that some of them do struggle with that. So I get what you mean by that. But other than
I would think, believe it or not, because of this DEI. Now look, let me explain something to you. I want to see a woman president. I don't care what her color of her skin is. But I didn't want to see Harris. And I didn't want to see Clinton. Remember something. It doesn't matter if somebody has tits or ass. Okay? It matters of, can they do the job?
So I'm back again with another documentary. This time I'm in Tennessee. This was the birthplace of the KKK in 1885. I'm here to investigate if racism is still pretty much here in Tennessee. It has a dark history.
Tennessee is the birthplace for a reason. A lot of people don't know that, because a lot of people do documentaries and stuff. And they be like talking about races in the South, and they always go to like Arkansas, think about Alabama, think about Texas. I'm like, bro, y'all don't even understand.
We're on the way to Estill Springs, and we've just been pulled over by the police, man. And I don't think it's an area you want to be pulled over by the police if you're not white, according to the internet.
How's it going, officer?
Doing well. What's you got out there?
Camera. We're filming a documentary.
Hopefully de-escalate in any situation.
I never heard of Estill Springs. Have you?
Mm-hmm.
You ain't never heard no Estill Springs, bro.
Why you asking? If you feel like I haven't heard of it, why did you?
But why you be You'll be like, no, I ain't never heard of it.
But I have. Just because you ain't heard of it don't mean I haven't.
How have you? And don't say because of this.
Say because of what?
This.
No. Somebody I worked with lived there.
No, she didn't.
Yeah, she did. That's where she was from.
Which one?
The older lady.
I thought you said she was from here.
I said she stays there now.
But she was from the East.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she be lying. She lying so weird, bro.
I be playing, but no, I've never heard of that. I've been in Tennessee my whole life, and I ain't never heard of it.
It's just right down south of Tullahoma.
Have you heard of this?
Normandy.
Have you heard of this?
Not those.
Have you heard of this?
Mama said this.
Because I ain't never heard of.
Yeah. I've heard that one.
Oh.
But yeah, I've heard that one.
I've heard of all these other ones.
Like Chapel Hill, that's money.
Oh, what about this?
No.
I never heard of that.
Like Chapel Hill,
they gotta be small.
Chapel
That's
Hill,
small.
that's where that money at. money over
Yeah, I
there.
know about Chapel Hill.
Yeah.
I ain't talking about all that.
They got
This-
money-
all
they
this
got
over,
money on over
all
there.
this over about
I don't
here. I
look
know.
money. I got a lot of money on.
Yeah, anyway, let's get back into it.
But it's just right down south from Tullahoma, which is very, very, very racist.
Person that could have happened. I hope so anyway. Feel like a little piss.
It's gone a little bit too fast, Living that fast life. So far, so good. I mean, he's been pretty respectful.
Slow down.
Yes, sir.
We're basically making a documentary on East Tennessee and the history of racism, and we've been told to visit Estill Springs.
Estill Springs?
Estill, yeah.
I was told that racism is still very rife there.
Now you have gangs, white gangs, stuff like that, but even they're not real trouble, or they tend to stay to their own. In other words, you're not going to interact with them unless you go looking for them.
Hopefully we make it back. Hopefully we make it back home.
You'll be fine.
We're 10 miles outside of Estill Springs. Got pulled over by the police on the way here. We drove in 2,000 miles in 3 days and we haven't been pulled for anything. 10 minutes out we were pulled over. I don't think that's a sign or reflection of anything to come, but I guess it's just a coincidence. But we'll see what happens when we get here. So where are we at the moment?
Right now we're at Estill Springs.
And what's it like living here, sir?
Huh?
What's it like living here?
It's not bad.
This is Estill Springs. In Tennessee, this town has the most active KKK members per capita. And I guess the reason I've come is due to the history of racism here within Tennessee.
How your uncle be making it down there for real though?
My uncle not there.
But look, Easter Spring, Pulaski, he right in the middle.
My uncle can
Lynchburg is right there. You hear it, Lynchburg. Come on, boy.
Do you know who my uncle is?
Yes, I know who your uncle is, but I still don't understand how he making it there.
What you mean making it? Like how?
I'm wondering, does he like deal with any like in that region? Because I want to move to that region. But there's a lot of black people in Pulaski, so I don't get it. But hey,
and when we visit here, it was a lot of people that.
A lot of black people?
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
So I mean, it was mixed culture, but yeah.
Yeah.
Would you say it's still a problem here in Tennessee?
Yes, it is. It's real bad here in Tennessee.
What makes you say that?
I know a couple of people that are gangs, and they don't like blacks.
Why do you think people become racist? Do you think people are born that way? Well, why do you reckon?
I do believe a bunch of them were taught that way, yeah. Raised that way.
I guess. Well, what have you seen? Have you witnessed or heard of things yourself?
Yes. My neighbor over there, like I said, he's in jail now. There was a black couple that lived right here at one time. He tried to kick in their house and burn in their house.
And the guy who claims to be Brotherhood, is he in jail? Is that the same guy?
Yeah, the same guy. Yes, he's in jail for actually beating up some gay people because they were gay. He found out they were gay, so he went to go whoop on them, and he went to jail.
What advice would you give to someone, I guess, coming to this environment for a man of colour? So what advice would you give for me coming to these environments?
Just be careful. Like I said, there is a lot of racism where I'm.
Later on that day, we returned to that same neighbourhood to see if we could get any more interviews, and we happened to run into that man's son.
You go down here to this park, and you hear people saying nigger, but you really hear them saying nigger.
Who contradicted the way the man had presented himself. Have you got friends who are racist?
My dad, the one you talked to earlier on the lawnmower. Yeah.
Is he racist?
Yeah. Very.
It doesn't matter what color you are or if you're with the same race.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's so funny to me.
Because it's so real.
That is so funny to me, y'all.
Because it's so real.
I know, but it's so hilarious.
Or whatever.
So how would he feel if you had a black girlfriend?
Well, he'd be shitting bricks. He wouldn't like he probably wouldn't talk to me no more.
So if you brought a black girl home, do you reckon the relationship with your dad could potentially end?
Yeah. More likely for a little while.
Now ask him what his dad would do to him. He brought another boy home. It's the same. Honestly, it'd probably be worse.
Oh. I think if he's ever said that to you. No, but he's expressed it with my brother.
In your definition, what is a racist?
Someone who don't like their own kind. Someone who dislikes blacks, gays. I mean, someone who can't get along with everybody.
My brother is not. He don't date black women, but he's gay. It was kind of the same genre for him.
It's the same categories if you used to date a black person like his own, I guess, to some degree.
Yeah.
And how does that make you feel?
Well, I mean, it's kind of fucked up.
the other one.
How do I pronounce it? Estill Springs?
Estill Springs.
Estill Springs. So if I'd come to Estill Springs, I looked online and it had a bit of a dark history with racism. Per capita, it has more Klansmen than any other city in the world. Well, in America. Would you say that racism is still prevalent? As you guys live here, I guess. Would you say it's still a problem here?
So I don't see it.
I don't see it either.
I've never met a Klansman here. Now, the Klansmen used to hang out more.
It's just like when you walk up to real gang members and you say, "Hey, it's their gang." No, I ain't never know. The boys, you raise their shirt, they got all gangs. But I don't know no gang members, man. You know a gang member? Oh, shit.
I ain't know no around
Man,
here.
yeah, that's just some whole hoopla ass shit. Lo and behold, you talking to two on this.
Around Pulaski, Tennessee. But I haven't seen a Klansman around here.
My mama said when they went to Pulaski, they went.
Oh.
She said they went and hurry up, turn around, and come back close.
People who live here in Estill Springs, I said something contradicted to your message. They said racism is here and it's rife.
Well, I would say to that, there's a possibility they may be racist.
After searching around Estill Springs for KKK members, we decided we wanted to go to where it all began. On December 24th in 1865, the Ku Klux Klan was started in Pulaski, Tennessee, just 18 days after slavery was abolished in America. The KKK was formed by 6 veterans of the Confederate Army who were fighting to keep slavery in the southern United States. The formation of the KKK was a spiritual successor to the Confederacy, created to maintain white supremacy in the South.
This is where the KKK started.
Yeah, it sure did. And yet, I'm against the KKK because they're racist. PG-13 viewer discretion advised. Because I am a bad motherfucker. But the motherfucker I may be, but the mother don't belong to me. Imagine that. You can't because you're not me. One day you see I'm not crazy, I'm insane. Make sure you get it right. I almost got a KKK suit. I could have got it for a $20 sack. But yet, well, wait a minute. I talked too much. I ain't softening up.
We decided to store racism here.
Yeah. They got stretched up by my pussy cat. But yeah, that's my service cat. But yeah, I found him way out where Rich and Tracy is, where I'm banned from there too. I'm banned from.
Why are you banned from everywhere?
Because I'm being me. Because I'm a know-it-all. I'm a smart ass. If I'd rather be a smart ass than a dumb ass, but wait a minute. Then you won't so look at that front ass. Oh my God. You see those legs?
You like black people?
Yeah, I love black people because they're my best friend. 10 Miles, they have a job opening in sanitation department. Wait a minute, I'm banned from the sanitation department because I had to go take a shit. Excuse me for cussing. PG-13 view of discretion advised. Now I'm covered, right?
Would you say Tennessee is a racist state?
Yes, it's a great state. No, I love it.
Would you say Tennessee is a racist state?
Racist state? No. Look at those legs again. Check it out, look at those legs, look at those legs.
I've been in Pulaski for 5 minutes and I've run into Steven.
8 miles of cutoff road. Liquor is quicker than a finger. Sometimes it takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait a minute, that's a thumb, that's a whole fist, that's a hell of a hoe. What makes a good dope hoe? She brings the dope and the hoe, right? And you just gotta pay for it. What makes a better one? When it's free. Well, I got 2 big balls. You want me to prove it to you? But yeah, I don't, because you're not a faggot. I'm a fag. I'm a female ass crapper. Holy shit, I never want to die. I'm gonna live to 106. That's what the voices in my head tell me. Anybody can be a racist. Just because I'm not a nigger. You know what a nigger is?
What a
ignorant person. So there's black niggers, there's white niggers, there's alien niggers. Wait a minute, what's an alien? A Mexican. Wait a minute, Mexicans are taking over all Pulaski because they can do work right.
Do you think the N-word is a bad word?
No, it's not. Because, like I just covered.
The hell it is? What is happening?
Let me say.
What's his name, Steve?
I don't know what's his name.
I think he said that.
But he said he ain't racist. This is a racist. Yes, bro. You know what he is? Kind of like how the dude you said you went to school with? Mm-hmm. And you're like, no, I ain't racist because his ideology and his mindset of what racism is the worst of the worst.
Yeah,
it's like, nah, my boy, you still embody racism.
Yeah,
It's taught into you.
I was like, you know, this.
And
you
it might
do-
not be directly taught to you, but it's instilled into you by certain things and
Yeah,
certain
like you
things.
done seen things, or you just think that the things that you probably
Or
seen growing out, or
conversations.
conversations, this is just what it is and how it's supposed to be. And I'm like, no, you need to, you know, if that's something you really want to change, you know, you need to try to unlearn this stuff.
Yep.
N-word is an ignorant person. It's not a black person. And people, but yet you say that word around a black person, they want to kill you, especially if you're white. Am I right or wrong? Rich people, they think they're untouchable.
And you said they were racist.
Yeah, they are. Because they think their shit don't stink. Shit, their shit stinks just as well as mine does, wouldn't it? Wait a minute. Depends on if I'm going through my Crohn's attack or not. When I have a Crohn's attack, my shit stinks worse. I mean, I've made people puke off of me for taking a fart. Welcome to Tennessee.
At this moment in time, I'm in Pulaski, Tennessee, and I'm currently in Maplewood Cemetery, designated to a lot of people who follow the Confederate, a lot of people of the KKK. So far since I've been in Pulaski, I haven't noticed or seen many things, I guess, related to the history. I'm gonna spend more time in the state of Tennessee and see what I find here.
He's in the area where the hot tour girl from. This is her region where she's from. She's from this, not this town, but this area. That's what she's from.
People here have been here for 5 generations. They call me the Yank. I don't care that they call me the Yank. We didn't have much of a problem here with masks and 6 foot and all that other crap. It was all crap. This was all done by the government. Do you understand? By the cabal, the deep state, the one world order, the new world order. Here, this is what you could do with Soros. This is what you could do with the Clintons. This is what you could do with the bombers.
Yeah, she from New York. Even the way she talking, the aggression she talk with.
Yeah, I could tell from the beginning. Yeah,
like her accent, all that, and just.
This is what you can do with all of them. All of them. They all are liars. Our money goes to Washington. They put their hands in their pocket. The corpse put their hands in their pocket. Then it goes to the crown. They put their fucking hands in the pocket. Okay? And then it goes to the Vatican. Why do I see these streaks in the sky? And let me tell you something. Planes don't make lines like this. They don't make lines like that. And Britain better get its ass moving. And I mean it.
What's that, some sweet tea, girl?
When I'm watching people who are born, raised, and educated in Britain being told by refugees that this is not their country anymore. Fuck them. And I'm sorry, I don't know what race you are. Look, we're all of one race. It's the human race. We're Homo sapiens. Your color might be different than mine. My color is different than yours.
Why do you think people are so focused on race as an issue right now?
You mean the Democrats?
Sure.
That's who you're talking about, right? Because you must be talking about them. Because I don't know any Republican that ever mentions race. And I really mean that. We might be conservative, but we have senses of humor. We believe in a creator. We believe we're allowed to protect ourselves. And we believe in family. That's what we stand for. Make no mistake. Now, why are they so focused on race? Because they have nothing else to bitch about. Nothing.
There are some blacks were white and white were black. I had people I knew, which I knew them, I call them salt and pepper. But anymore, you don't hardly hear that because you see it all over shivering now.
I mean, there's some people that are against it, and then there's some that that's all. Let's go on and let
go for it. My mom didn't want me messing blacks.
Is that right?
Stay with your own color.
Would you prefer to live with white people around as neighbours, or would you prefer black neighbours?
It really doesn't matter. I can get along with all of them.
Another thing as well, would you say Tennessee is a racist state still?
Some counties, more than likely.
That part's true though. Some counties more than others though.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's for sure. Which area you think is the most racist? Which one you think is the less racist?
When you say area, like, what do you mean? Like,
in the 3 divisions of
like
Tennessee,
West, Middle, and East.
East is the most.
I think so.
Which was the least?
Which is the least?
That's a hard one.
That's a hard one, but just because all of these, like these are considered middle. So I'm gonna say the least.
Unless you go like chat, and that way, because chat to me is still kind of more middle, but they're considered east.
East, they consider more, yeah.
Yeah.
But least I say west.
I feel, but still.
I mean, but still, you have cities back that way that are still are. But if we just talking about as a collective, like more so, then West Tennessee is least.
Yeah.
And I feel like East Tennessee is more.
But surprisingly, Nashville is very, very, very diverse in all aspects. Like Nashville, the hub, like. But the further you go away from Nashville, the more.
But don't get me wrong, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Just period. Not just in Tennessee, I'm saying everywhere.
Yeah, that's right.
For me, racism is something that shouldn't exist.
I've been told here in Shelbyville and Tennessee, it's really bad.
They see life as black and white because their parents told them that it was.
Do you think?
When we went to Shelbyville, we went to the Walmart. We had to go over there. Did anything come off?
And you know something, I'm the wrong person to ask, you know. Because I be in my own.
You do.
I be in my own little world. You could be looking at me sideways. I don't see you.
Because now, I'll say this. When I went to Tullahoma, the couple times I did have to go, I really didn't see black people when I was there. Like, I can, if you're watching this from Tullahoma, but I'm just saying, when I went the few times I did go, I really did not see black people there. And literally, when I did have to go like certain places, I did feel like I stuck out like a sore thumb, and I did feel like eyes were looking at me. Yeah. And I was dressed very professional, collar shirts, slacks, everything.
But don't get me wrong with the statement I made. I'm still aware of like my surroundings and what's like going on. I just don't like
tunnel vision.
Like as far as like if it's like negative stuff or whatever, I'm just like.
Did we see any black people working there?
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah.
You sure?
No.
Exactly.
There probably was one. I probably seen one.
Do his mama still stay there?
No, they all moved
to Clarksville.
Yeah.
Black and white people have the same opportunities.
Oh God, yes. We've had a black president.
You think racism can ever be reversed? So do you think black people can be racist to white people?
Yeah. Oh yes, definitely. I think being called a liar or hard white word is the same. Can I guess your race? I would say you're Nigerian.
Nigerian. What would make you think that I'm Nigerian? What is it about me?
It's your accent.
Nigerian accent.
Yeah.
You think he got a Nigerian accent? Yo.
Maybe he just ain't can't. Let's see.
Fair enough. And before we
no offense.
No.
I'm not trying to offend.
No offense taken whatsoever. Hi there. I was doing a documentary on racism in Tennessee, and I was wondering if I could ask you a few questions.
Not right now. I'm going to a call right now. Okay. Thank you. Sorry about that.
I'm going to speak to this cop. I'm going to ask him a few questions about racism in Tennessee. Let's see what he says.
The history of racism. I just want to be for an officer and see if I still an issue here today.
Not with our department.
And they've told us to come to Selbyville for racism. I guess in your experience of being an officer, you ever experienced anything or heard anything within Selbyville?
No, sir.
How about Tennessee?
Sir?
And how about Tennessee?
No, sir.
I don't think he wants to speak. It's one of the most racist states in America. I'm just trying to have a conversation. Very interesting. He said not my department, which I guess insinuates maybe it is there, but his department is fine, so to speak. I found that a bit interesting.
So every time I'm trying to speak to the police and get their opinion on racism, no one wants to talk about racism. Civilians
I
have
wish I could have talked to you, brother. Like if he had pulled up and like he had reached out.
Talk to you about.
Like just the dynamic of Tennessee, you know.
This door, please ain't.
In Shelbyville, there are a lot of older white folks as well as a lot of younger white folks that have followed in those footsteps, and kind of the hate's everywhere. And it is stronger in some parts. We do have a large Hispanic population, a large Black population, a large Muslim population. I've seen a lot of the racism, especially in the last couple of years with Donald Trump being in office and everything. And
we think since we've come back into town this time, racism has gone through the root, so to speak.
Oh, I definitely think so. I mean, it's always been there, but I feel like people are more loud about it now because they feel like they can be.
Would you say, as a whole, Tennessee is racist as a state, as a majority?
Sadly, yes. And I know that's probably going to make a lot of people mad, but it's a sad truth. That's a sad truth. It really is. Because, I mean, for every person that is accepting, you're going to find 10 that aren't. So I grew up with family members being racist and, kind of just have to shrug it off because, they're family. I've been told to kill myself before because I'm trans. I've been kicked out of a church because I was trans, but I've had other churches welcome me with open arms and tell me that, God doesn't care. He loves everybody. In the last few years, the hatred towards Hispanics has gone up higher. Whereas there's still hatred for African Americans and other people of color. But in the last few years, it's been more towards Hispanics than anything else.
She goes missing in February, and she comes back in April 15th. April 24th, she goes missing again.
A couple girls that have gone missing that are all kind of match the same description and not really found anything out about it, really, like who did it or any leads or anything like that.
The latest case involving 16-year-old Allison Ventura Gomez. These cases are being compared to the runaway investigation of 16-year-old Maria Lucas Gasper in nearby Shelbyville. Sadly, her remains were discovered.
We've had a couple young Hispanic girls killed in the last couple years, actually in the last 2 years.
I did.
You come to this country. You make your bones like we all have to. You don't come like this. Do you understand me? Are you understanding that? You don't come like this. You come like grateful, thankful, and appreciative that we, Americans, would allow you to come to this country and thrive.
Have you ever experienced racism?
In Tennessee?
Yeah.
Of course. It's like this for me. If a person don't like me, I don't like them.
Yeah, fair enough.
And that's just the bottom line. If you don't like me, I don't like you. I've heard of them burning crosses in black people's yards. And so growing up, we didn't go there.
What do you reckon would have happened if you did go there? And would you?
I didn't want to find out.
And do you think in 2025, Cody, white and black men have the same opportunities in America?
Absolutely not.
No.
And honestly, I don't think it ever will be that way. We have the stereotype of, and I say we, I'm speaking of black people, as being lazy. Say, for instance, you get a person that goes to college, and this particular person is black. They have all the criteria for the job. But you might get another person that hasn't gone to college, but just because he knows somebody, they may get that job.
You think multiculturalism can work? So do you think different races and cultures can live together peacefully?
They have been since the beginning of time.
My door is always open, and you're welcome to come here.
What he's saying is 100% true, though. You know what I'm saying? Like we're in a location where it's thriving, college-educated area. Majority of people around here do have degrees. One of the jobs I did work once I got out of college is a top corporate location. I think mostly everybody in America has to deal with them. You know what you want to talk about. Some shape, form, or fashion, you're dealing with that company. And when I say most people y'all talk to on when y'all have to deal with this company, because you won't know you're dealing with this company, which is so crazy. You think you're dealing with another company, but you actually dealing with this company. A lot of us had degrees. Some higher level degrees than others. It was majority black populated as far as employees. A lot of the management that was, because they had a whole, like while I was there, they had a whole transition of letting black management go that did have degrees and bringing in white management that didn't have degrees, right? And a lot of us like that was working there, we was like, hey, why y'all not giving more opportunities to the people who has been here and worked here, but also have degrees to be able to, you know what I'm saying? We have the background and degrees. And they were like, they just kept giving us the runaround. I brought it up one time in meeting with a lot of the supervisors. They basically told me, shut up, we ain't here to talk about that. I was just like, oh shit, all right. But also, person I'm working with, she actually has a law degree. She's a lawyer. She has. And the only thing she was from stopping her from becoming a lawyer is her need to pass her bar exam. And I'm like, it's so many of us who want to be here and want to elevate and have the degree, the background, every qualification y'all say, but y'all are giving these jobs to people who are not. You know what I'm saying? So and then y'all will hire these people on, and now we having to teach them everything they should know how to run us as management. I'm just like, I ain't got time for that shit, bro. It sucks. Because they didn't know anything.
Yeah. Time and have Jack and Coke, Pepsi. I don't drink Coke. When refugees go into a country and they're refugees, we're giving them a safe haven. The word refugee means temporary. What I did notice, okay, is that the Middle Eastern people do not assimilate. They're very idealistic. Okay. And I really am tired of hearing Baka, Allah, Allah, Baka. I'm really tired of hearing it. And I think if somebody says it to me once more on the street or something with a burqa on, I might punch them in their face. Okay? Don't do that in the United States of America. Do that in your mosque. Do that in your home. But have respect for us. We allowed you to come in. We gave you a safe haven. We gave you a place to live. Food. We're educating your children. You have free health care. Show respect. And that's the difference between when the Europeans came here and when the Middle Eastern, African, and South American, well, the South Americans, believe it or not, are very conservative.
Now, we talking about Africans as far as the slaves, because they didn't come here.
I don't know what.
The ones that came here from Africa was...
I'm trying to understand what... Let's just...
Look in the cities, Chinatown, you get all these ethnic groups that don't assimilate with the rest of the population. I think that's where it could be a problem.
They isolate themselves, and then they victimize themselves because of their own isolation.
People are just they're discreet about it. They're really discreet about it.
What would you say to people of color who are visiting these parts of the country?
Express yourself how you feel, and don't let other people's opinions mess with you.
I see a lot of people that are racist, but I also see a lot of people that aren't.
Put me some blacks next to me, 'cause they know how to party. They got the girls going and they know how to cook.
After wrapping up in Pulaski, we headed to Tellico Plains. We heard rumors that there were active white supremacist groups in the town.
Did he say racist towns? Say racist towns? Yeah. No, not at all. I mean, there's some, but it ain't. I wouldn't say the most racist place. I mean, you dress different than the way we dress here. I mean, people's gonna look, but it doesn't mean they're racist. There's racist people everywhere. It doesn't matter where you get. To me, I don't care if you're white, black, blue, purple, green. I don't care. I'm gonna help you out if I can. I mean, that's just all there is to it.
What would you say to someone who says Tennessee is a racist state? What would you say to that person?
I tell you, we're one of the most welcome states that there is. If we wasn't, why are they moving here from everywhere? I mean, you got people coming from Mexico, California.
Well, that's because jobs are relocating here, bro. Like, it's not because it's a welcoming state. Now, I will say, low key, that's the misconception of Southerners is that they just very welcoming and happy. That's a bullshit ass lie. They just like everybody. Are we quick to speak? Some of us, not all of us. Some of us will literally hit you with the "Hey, how you doing?" But some people have to get comfortable with seeing you more often, and some people have to just you kind of get used to you being in the area. Cause now I get spoke to all the time. Sometimes carry on conversation. But when I first moved into this community neighborhood, no, that was no none of that. But been here for a while. But also, is everybody that you're gonna come across that might be of the Caucasian background, are they racist? Is everyone racist in America that's come from that back in Tennessee that's of that background? No. Not every white person I come across is racist. I don't go in that ideology. But do I understand that racism exists? Yes, I will be a fool not to. But is Tennessee a very racist state? Yes, because I can name you 10 cities right now that are very highly racist. There's areas in each. Just know we know where places to go, where places not to go, where places to go and be out at a certain time and not,
Nothing.
I was talking.
Oh, yeah.
California.
What's
It
my
doesn't. I
game?
mean, Florida. You got all these people moving here. If we was racist, why would they be moving here?
On the way to Tellico Plains, we stopped by another town we heard was racist.
We're currently in Colker's Creek, which is East Tennessee. As you can see, it's pretty Appalachian, man. It's high in the mountains, not a lot really happening here. I guess I've had mixed responses about how we'd be treated here. Some people said you'd be fine, some people said don't bother going there. So we're here, and guess we're going to find out. In Colker's Creek as well, apparently there's only like 800, 700 people who live here. I'm making a film on Tennessee. Okay. I was trying to interview people around.
Yeah, that's fine. You ever work up here at the post office?
Yeah, if that's cool with you.
Go ahead, I'll follow. My dad married into a black family. I don't give a shit about color. My cousin Katie, she's got a big Confederate flag on her back, and she's black as you could be. I love her to death. Ain't nothing I wouldn't do for her. My family fought in the Civil War because my mama was a McCoy. You know, the Hatfields and McCoys.
Yeah.
I have the birth certificate and everything where my family fought. So I don't think that I should have to take this down because it offends somebody else. That's like trying to erase my heritage for their heritage because of what they experienced. But nobody today has experienced racism. The way I grew up, we was always taught Dixie, love it or leave it. It's always been heritage to me. I'll get flipped off for no reason. I'll be like, what's the problem? He's like, I don't like your flag. I was like, well, good for you. Keep going. Actually, up here, there is white supremacists up here. There are.
Well, how you gonna say it's white supremacy there, but nobody has ever experienced racism?
And also saying that you can't speak for that because you are not the one experiencing it. Like, the one, what he's actually like asking you about, or like, trying to get information on.
Yeah.
Like, you're a white man, so yeah, you probably not experiencing it.
Yeah, and also like let's keep it 100. Not even just racism towards blacks or the dynamic of the hate towards gays or people of that community, but y'all also have issues towards the women. We ain't even got on that and how y'all view women in the South. A lot of y'all men that do come from that background look at the woman as, you just get your ass in the kitchen. And that's all. A woman's place is meant to be in the kitchen and nowhere else. Grown men talking, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's still a very prominent thing around here. So let's not act like shit ain't broken as far as mindset, I'm saying.
There's some maybe about 10 miles down the road here. They have about maybe 20 people on the property, and I don't fucking go near them. They're weird as fuck. I don't believe in all that Nazi shit and all that crap. When you come at me with a Nazi tattoo, I start to be like, okay, what the yeah, I'll fly that. But there ain't no hate behind it. I don't give a damn what color somebody is. Now, if you come at me being a dick, I'll treat you like an asshole. There ain't nobody around today that's owned a fucking slave. So why should I forget my history, people in my family that died in the Civil War because it offends somebody else? I'm about as damn redneck as you can get, but I sit there and I mow for Mexicans. And then I'll get people say, well, that's kind of reversed, ain't it? And the Mexicans supposed to mow our lawn? I was like, that right there is why you don't have a fucking job. Everybody says it's hateful and racism, but everywhere I've got today is because I work for it. If they go work for it, they got a lot of opportunities nowadays because you can literally get a scholarship for being black. Can't get a scholarship for being white.
That's a lie.
That's a lie. Yeah.
That's a huge
That's
lie.
a lie.
Work with. We were just talking about this. I worked with a chick when I was in college. She was graduating. Finna graduate high school, and she said, "Oh yeah, I'm going to TSU." I said, "Going to TSU?" I'm like, "Why you just go where I'm going to school at?" She said, "Oh, I'm gonna go for a ride scholarship." I said, "For a ride?" She said, "Yeah, I'm white. I can get a full ride scholarship." I said, "Oh, minority." I said, "Oh." She educated me on the whole shit. Literally, full ride, everything covered. Yes, you can get a scholarship in America for being white. You just got to do your research. Same way. And is it easy to get a scholarship going to being black? Depending on the college you go into.
Depending on the college.
The college I graduated from, which is a very, very popular school in Tennessee, no. Looked into it. Now, you can if you're foreign, but it's too many black people go there. I think, ain't this what it is? You have to go to like a predominantly white school that has the
like a certain
very percentage,
like a certain
percentage of being black. Yeah.
Had the opportunity to take advantage of something because I was white, hell yeah, I would. I don't blame them for it, but get off your ass and work.
The N-word?
Yeah.
So, at the moment, when I'm interviewing people who said they're not racist, they'll still use that word, and they'll be like, it's not racial, it means they're lazy.
No, it's literally racist.
Knocking on the wrong door too far down the damn road's all I got to tell you, off of the paved road.
The N-word, I guess, do you think that still holds the same kind of weight that it did once upon a time?
How black people can say it and we can't, but yet the word does not mean black. That's the whole issue that I have. Negro is a type of class of person. It's not, doesn't dictate what color you are. Does not mean black. That's the whole issue that I have. Negro is a type of class of person. It's not, doesn't dictate what color you are, but yet it's okay for them. But oh yeah, we're gonna kill you if you say it, right? No.
Do you think black people can be racist to white people?
Oh yes, yes. Oh, 100%. Actually, I believe a lot of times black folks are more racist than we are. I pick person as a person. Like sitting here talking to you, you're okay, right? You and me would be fine. But if you come up here with that, well, I don't want to call it blue gum smack, and start running off at the mouth and just, no, that's just, I mean, people are people, man. And I believe that the old
sitting up here with a Christian shirt on, that's, I ain't gonna hold you. A lot of times with that mindset, you cannot call yourself a person of faith. You cannot, bro. You cannot read.
It's contradicting.
You cannot read from the same word. And honestly, starting to realize a lot of people don't even open their word to read it. They just go on Sundays.
People have to die off because I don't think the younger generations is the same as the older people. But, that's just the way we grew up. That's what we were taught. The gas station attendant, he said, "Where does the black folks hang out around here?" He goes, "The last one I seen was hanging from that tree over there." I mean, I came through segregation in high school. Yeah, we had, when they started busing black people into our school, we ended up with a full-blown riot one day. Dogs, guns, knives, shut the whole school system down. You have to understand, these Appalachian people, man, they don't have much of anything, okay? They never get really documented. There's no opportunity for them to get into better fields and grow around here. So what happens with the family history is they end up being heads and stealing and doing whatever they can to survive.
For the rest of this trip.
So we use that as the excuse? when a lot of other people come from nothing, and eventually over time you figure out like the best opportunity nowadays. Those just be excuses. College is the easiest way to get away and provide. Appalachian, the number one school in the area for y'all is University of Tennessee, bro. You see the orange and white everywhere on that side. You want to go get away and go to the city and kind of learn and find better for. Cause you know, a lot of people be like, "Dog, I really didn't realize how big the world was until I left and went off to college." Because a lot of people say, for instance, that went to school with, they were from Memphis. They were like, "Man, I ain't never been nowhere outside." Well, you said you experienced that too until I went to college. They were like, "I never left outside."
Like other people,
like leaving outside of Memphis and really realizing how big the world is.
Yeah,
like that's a whole level of experience for them. Is leaving their surroundings. So the same thing can happen with the Appalachian people. They can go off to college. It don't have to be far. They can go to Nashville, go to college. They can go East Tennessee, ETSU. They can go to UT. It's hella schools in Tennessee for UT Chat for opportunity just to escape the. True.
Even trade school, like
just to
you have all those options.
Just to get an opportunity to change the.
I don't think the first option would be to turn to,
meth,
you know what I'm saying, or stealing or doing whatever.
To me, that's just giving an excuse for crime, and that's not necessarily the
or
right
for
thing.
laziness, or for
True.
not amounting to anything.
True.
Like.
And luckily, I always say this, and I tell you this a lot too. Like personally, I feel lucky and blessed to be able to have gotten out of my environment at a young age, is to be able to mix and mingle with people who come from different backgrounds and we both come from small towns like these y'all see.
Two different towns, but both small.
But very small towns that are very similar to all of these towns in this video. Some our towns honestly smaller than some of these towns, like especially like Shelbyville. I feel like our towns are smaller than Shelbyville, but I'm just blessed to be able to mix and mingle with people from Dallas as a kid, people from Houston, people from Chicago, all over Detroit, just all these major cities, and I'm like, dang, is stuff like beyond my backyard, like and able to experience their culture and maybe want more out of life. And so when I did have the opportunity to go off to school, because it's a lot of people who come from where we come from that like don't have that outlet to say, hey, let me go out to college. They get stuck. And it's just a repeated cycle. And then they go down to doing the crime or not being satisfied with life because they feel like they didn't accomplish what they wanted to do in life. But the one outlet I feel like a lot of people fail to realize is college is one of the biggest outlets to let you escape. You don't. I'm not saying you have to just go that route, but it's go try to further your education as an escape from your surroundings, especially if you feel like you have nothing around you. Just to see what's else out here. You will never know sometimes.
We've pretty much been going to backwoods and hollers. What advice would you give me going into those environments?
Be careful. Have a loaded pistol with you. I'm just saying. I mean, that's what I would do if I was doing it.
Growing up in a church, being religious, the Bible tells us, everyone's made equal in the image of God. And what you take with that is, you can love somebody but hate their sin. And I'm not saying it's a sin, for a different race or whatever. A lot of that, you get a connotation, different races or, well, they're bad for this or they're bad for this, but you can't take it at that. You have to take it at face value, not knowing you as a person. I mean, it's my job to walk up to you, hey man, how you doing? Do you know Jesus?
With that being said, Luke, can you be a Christian and can you be racist?
Not a good one, I'd say. I'd say not. I mean, not a true Christian. A lot of people down here, you get a lot of what you're saying, you're seeing it as a negative racist town, or you've heard those things and you've experienced things that made you second guess it. I've been broke down on the side of the road and I've had strangers pull up and help me. I mean, it's happened to my mom, it's happened for my dad. I mean, it's a community that can come together. You been to Tellico yet?
We're going there next Tellico Plains.
Yes, sir.
growed up with a KKK, you're going to be racist. If you growed up going to church, you're going to be religion. I got friends that are black, and I go to their house and play cards on Friday night. Sometimes I might be the only white person there. So
No way.
yeah,
That's cool.
so yeah. But I growed up with them, worked with them. Somebody did say that they was an what do you call it? What is it? Where the white supremacists? Aryan, but the word Aryan, yeah.
Nazi bastard! Get out of my country!
They said they
Oh,
was
do you know they came not too long here and had a convention?
Right here?
In Dixon. They had a convention of a lot of the whatever they be doing.
No.
They be here a lot with that shit, though.
No.
bunch moved in somewhere.
I heard that yesterday.
Yeah, somebody, but now I ain't never seen them.
Our race itself was under attack by some of the most powerful forces in the world.
They say they do have a compound down there.
How do you reckon they would treat me if I went there?
Oh, I'd say you wouldn't do good. Let's put this, I wouldn't go there.
After doing some research, we found out that group he was referring to was called the Patriot Front, who is currently building a large compound in Tellico Plains.
There has been a century-spanning war dedicated to the singular objective of toppling natural law, specifically that law which outlines the reality of race.
After doing some more research online, we had a lead to us where they might have been located, so we picked up our things and headed that way.
We were just travelling around trying to speak to people, and we heard that this was the Patriot Front's building, so we're trying to interview someone.
This is what now?
The Patriot Front.
Oh, they live back in yonder.
Oh.
Gotta go down the road right here. I met them one time. I went down there looking for my little dog, and they accused me of stealing their generator and said I've been down there in a white Jeep. Yeah, you. We're going to jail. We got your phone. They found somebody's phone over there, but they said, we get it unlocked, so you're going to jail. Figure they know I'll shoot them. They come, over here messing around. I got 35 acres here, and if I catch them on it, I got a hole up on the hill. There you go. I mean, they believe that Adolf Hitler was the second coming of Jesus Christ.
Good God Almighty.
America is not a place, it is a nation. And a nation is indelibly tied to a people, which came from a coalescing of a variety of European settlers.
If you'll turn right, Connor, and go out there and there's a big house up on the hill on your left, that's their dojo. They call that their dojo.
I'm going to try and find them now. How do you reckon they're going to react to me? Try and go and speak to them. If you don't hear from us in 30 minutes, come and find us.
Come by here, blow your horn.
I will do. So I'm currently in the backwoods of East Tennessee. I'm literally
Yeah, that's all you gotta do is blow the horn. He's like, all right, they're safe.
nowhere. Behind me is where I've been told the white supremacists actually are residing. It's pretty much a no-go zone. No one really knows too much about them, but we know they're based here. I'm not too sure how welcome I'll be, especially if I arrive unannounced. We're trying to find the Patriot Front who live deep in the backwoods here, so I'm not sure how much of this is a good idea. But they are here. We've just spoke to pretty much their neighbour. He says, be careful, we should be fine, but they're definitely here. So we're currently in the backwoods of Tellico Plains. This is the Patriot Front's home. It looks like they've got a cabin at the back where someone is potentially living. From my understanding, they have a dojo where they do martial arts. And it looks like this is the dojo/factory unit that they've got.
What has Patriot Front done for you? What has it done for me? This helped me to obtain a brotherhood like no other. This helped me to use my talents and gifts for the better good of the nation.
Patriot Front has given me a way to fight for my country, my nation, my folk.
It's reconnected me to my roots and just give me a sense of heritage and a belonging again.
What has Patriot Front done for you?
The cause for our people as an individual has existed in my heart for many years. And by myself, it was impossible and daunting. Patriot Front has given me a brotherhood that makes that future more certain and more possible with our collective strength, which has filled my life with hope and purpose.
We're reclaiming what was stolen. We're rebuilding what was vacant. Any man of our race and nation who stands an idle spectator to the greatest challenge facing America will never escape the shadow of shame.
Hello. Hi there. My name's Aaron. I'm from London, and I'm making a documentary on East Tennessee. Can I get out of the car? leave yet. So there's the Patriot Front. That's the first time at any point of doing this documentary I've been told to go away. The only experience I had, I guess I came uninvited and was told to leave, which I guess is fair enough. But with that being said, anywhere else I've been uninvited, people have welcomed me with open arms, and this was the first time that hasn't happened.
You know, we went pretty far in, like about a half mile in. We saw the dojo, and we even went up further, and there's a cabin, a really nice one too.
Really?
Nicely built.
I ain't been in there long.
Yeah, and then but no one was stopping us.
There was like 9 different bars over at one time. The guy that stopped me over there, he had a girlfriend, and she couldn't even speak English. She was from Germany. Brian Culpepper. You can look him up. Lots of different people. Indiana, Illinois, all the time coming in and out of here. I don't know what they may just be over there going to the dojo.
It's all secret what they're doing. It's like no one really knows what's happening.
I don't know if it is or not, you know, because they got it on, I mean, most of it's on the internet if you look it up.
While we withhold some information from the public, such as the identities of our membership, we balance this out with total transparency in our ideals.
That's the reason I carry a gun.
Why did they come here? We ranked 48th in the world in education. Did the Irish and the Italian work together? Did the Polish and the Irish work together? Did the British and the Italians work together? Did the Spaniards from Spain work with the Hungarians? When we built this country, brick by brick, everybody learned everybody's culture and everybody got along, okay? But they didn't come here and say, death to America. And that's the difference. I care about every single American-born person in this country. I care about our infrastructure. I care about our school system. I care about religious freedom to a degree.
You can't say that. You can't say that. You can't say nothing to a degree if you're going to... That's how
I don't think a street at 4:30 in the afternoon in Manhattan should be closed so people could go out there from their job and lay down on a rug. You do that in your home, in your institution.
Isn't that part of the reason why they fled from the UK in the first place? It's for religious freedom to be able to practice the religion. And so that's part of the reason why we have freedom of religion. Maybe I need to refresh back up on my history. I used to be real good at it. History, you know what I'm saying?
Of religion. But Trump loves us. And what we needed in this country was a businessman. And he's the best. You know why? I'm going to tell you why. Because he failed. And he failed more than once. But what did he do? He picked himself up. He dusted himself off. And he started all over again. And that's the kind of people that I want around me. Because you can't know success unless you've been through a failure. And I say that right now to all you young'uns, don't be afraid to fail. Don't not try. He wants us as one country, one family, one nation under God, with liberty and justice for all American citizens. God bless us all, and God bless our republic. Amen. Thy shall be done. This is Cookie signing off.
Cookie, please go back to New York. There's a whole lot.
Oh,
Bro.
Lord. That was a whole lot, child. It really was.
Best thing I could say is take this how you want it.
Yeah.
Also, a lot of people in Tennessee, I can only speak where I'm from. And I've experienced a lot of Tennessee. I've been all over Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
All over Tennessee. Are you gonna encounter racism everywhere you go? No, I can say that 100%. But is Tennessee a very racist state? Yes, 100% is probably one of the racist states. They don't want to hear it. It is what it is, but it's the truth. And you cannot say, hey, I haven't experienced racism when you're part of the majority. You're not gonna experience racism if the majority of your community looks like you. You're not going to.
True.
So you can't speak on it. And that's the only reason why I'm like, yeah, I understand you talking amongst that community, but you also need to get viewpoints from other people of other communities, because there's multiple mixed communities here. We got almost everything, especially in Middle Tennessee. Now you might not find that as much in West Tennessee. The majority of West Tennessee is black, white, and now it's been more Mexicans. You can find some Asians there. You can find Middle Eastern.
Hispanic.
What I say? Oh, my bad. Those are the lighting communities. Let me say it. But yeah, the population is growing, but it's predominantly black and white. You know what I'm saying? But yes, there's representation still to this day of, I want to say, of history of true racism in America. Still here. They still talking about, especially where I'm from, still talking about certain trees that are still rooted there that people were hung on. There's still houses that are placed back where we're from that are celebrated that house those who derived from slavery. As far as I'm talking about plantations, not even just the plantation, the wealthy that was present in some of these communities. You know what I'm saying? They got the statement. This house was built here this time, and the family that lives here and stuff, like they monument a lot of this stuff. And I'm like, bro, what? So that's Tennessee for y'all, man. With a grain of salt. But y'all spend most up. Y'all let us know y'all thoughts. You want any?
No. I think that was enough.
But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra Nicole.
We are.
Kid and C.
We are.
Time to kick it, got a stack of flip for my folks. Dollar.